Bror Fredrik coming at you with another episode of Hey Bror Fredrik. On today's episode of Hey Bror Fredrik, which I'm going to entitle Don't Push Your Luck in Las Vegas, we're going to discuss why it is a bad idea to press your bets at table games or slot machines. I know this is a controversial issue. It'll be interesting to see what the response is, but this information is based on my long-term play in this town, and it's been over 2 decades, and statistics, of course. So we're going to get right into why you never press your bets at the gaming tables or the slot machines, whether you're in Las Vegas or anywhere else on the planet, right after this. For those of you new to the channel, again, my name's Bror Fredrik, local Las Vegas-based photographer, videographer, cinematographer, and part-time philosopher. And I welcome you to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell button, get notified when I go live, which is 3 times a week, Tuesday afternoons, Thursday nights, and Saturday nights. I'm heading down to the Wynn, which is one of my favorite places to play right now. And you can see the strip coming up ahead of us. We're on Flamingo Boulevard. You're gonna have to excuse the wind and possibly the car noise in this video. I don't know yet. I haven't edited it, obviously, but it is windy AF today. It's about 85 degrees, but we have gusts up to 30-35 miles an hour. So bear with it. The information is worth it. So here we go. Why do you not press your bets when you're gaming? Now, that's a popular thing. You hear it all the time. I'm going to press. You know, you make a win at the blackjack table. You just let it ride. You make a point. You make a number on the craps table. Press it. And slot machines. You hit a nice win on the Buffalo, and all of a sudden you're doubling your bet. You were at $1.80, $1.90. Let's go to $3.60. I'm winning. You know, the machine just paid me. I got this money now. Now, remember, it's not the casino's money. It's your money. And I did a whole video on that. And you can check that out. Maybe I'll put a link in the description card. We'll see. But go search my videos. You'll see them all. There's a playlist at the end. Pressing bets is a horrible idea. Now, let me give you an example. You press your bet. I like to regress my bets at the tables and at the slot machines, which a lot of people do not do. Let me give you an example. If we're at the craps table and we're playing, obviously, you know, $10 tables, the cheapest you're going to get in town. So I'm going to play 84 across on the inside, which is 5, 6, 8, and 9. I got 84 bucks across, 88, excuse me. Someone who's pressing is making no profit until they stop pressing. So if I personally, who regresses, all I need is 2 individual numbers or the same number to hit twice, and I am just about back to even, and the rest of the money can still go to work for me. So what I do is, if a number hits, especially on a cold table or any table for that matter, depending, I will regress what's called 1 unit. So if my 6 hits, I'll get the $24, the $28 plus my 12. So I'm pulling back 40. I have half my money that I invested in this roll back on the tray. And another number, I'm at 40 again. So I'm at 80. So I'm only at an $8 risk on 2 hits. Now, what happens after that? I can keep regressing, or I can let it sit there. But now you can say, well, you're never going to really win anything big that way. Well, you're never going to lose anything really big that way, too. The people who press, for the most part, unless you're rolling like Diamond Jim, like I always say, and, you know, shout out to you if you are. But for the most part, people who press because they think they're supposed to, and that's the big way to win. And these people, and, you know, if I'm talking to you, listen close, that's casual bet mentality. You come to Vegas once a year. So yeah, you're going to press, oh, I got $50 on 9. Yeah, dealer, press it up. You hit blackjack. Yeah, let that ride. You're on the Buffalo and you make a nice score. Let me double my bet. That's a very casual way to do it. And yes, sometimes you will win. Your cousin Bob, he pressed and pressed and pressed. And, he won $2,000 at the Mirage on the craps table, whatever, 20,000. I don't care. But the point remains the same. That is an anomaly when that happens. Yes, it's happened to me. It's happened to other people. It will always happen. But here's the thing. When you press your bets, you are effectively doubling the house edge. So we double our bet, we effectively double the house edge. Now, yeah, you can break down the math. That's not 100% true. If the game has a 5% edge, it doesn't go to 10%. But what happens is you are exposing your bankroll to the house edge at double the rate. You see what I'm saying here? So my mentality of either staying at the same bet or preferably regressing your bet, my bankroll has sustainability at that point. I don't play a lot, but I play a significant amount in this town, and I am ahead of this town because of that. I don't press my bets. I don't press my luck, because ultimately the machines, the tables, the house edge will catch up to you. When you tell a dealer, press my bet, and the box man is sitting there, oh yeah, okay, Bob, we'll let you press your bet. They're, under their breath or in the back of their heads, they're smiling, because now you're allowing the casino, the game, the machine, the table, the house edge to have its advantage. It's a long game. You might win short, you might win tomorrow, but you'll be back, and the house edge will always be there. So when you're pressing the bet, you're exposing your bankroll to the house edge disproportionately to when you sat down, and they know it, and they absolutely love it. So my suggestion is to regress your bet if you do not have the discipline. If you're just, your adrenaline is just driving you to keep it there, maintain the same bet. But when you press your bet, you're exposing more, because the bet that you won, here's another thing. Let's go to machines and the tables. The bet that you won on, if I'm on the Buffalo and I'm doing a $3 bet and I get a nice $500 line hit, that $500 line hit was proportionate to my $3 bet. Now, if I double it at that point and go to a $6 bet, I'm effectively whittling away the winning that was proportionate to the $3 bet. And it's gonna go away, because the machine is eventually going to do what it was designed to do, which is take your money. The tables were designed to take your money. The machines are designed to take your money. So when you press the bet, when you double the bet on the machine, on the table, you're one, especially if you're winning, you are taking away your winnings at double the rate and allowing the machine or the table to do what it's there to do. When you regress your bet, suppose on the same $3 bet on the Buffalo, I get a nice $500 hit. Now, everyone says, oh, you got to do some backup spins. I even get into that stupid trap once in a while too, backup spins. What the frick does that even mean? It's your money. Oh, I'm going to take a chance that in the next 5 spins, it's going to do the same thing again. I'll tell you what, it's not. It happens on occasion. There's always outliers. There's always anomalies, but it's probably not going to happen again. So if I want to continue at that game, I like the way it's playing. After I make that big $500, $5,000, whatever, big Buffalo hit, line hit, bonus, whatever it is, I'll regress. If I was at $3, I might go to $1.20 for the next 20, 30, 40 spins or whatever. Now it might happen. I might hit another bonus and get coins and buffaloes and all this other stuff. And oh my God, if I was still at the $3 bet, it would have been twice as much. Oh, stop. Just stop. A win is a win. Whoa, this traffic's getting a little wacky. A win is a win is a win is a win. You can't regret a win. You can't regret not betting more, but you will indeed regret betting too much when things aren't going your way. And what that triggers, it breaks down your discipline. And then you say to yourself, well, now I got to get even. I was betting 6 and it just hosed that $500 like it was nothing, because you won 500 at $3. That's 150 more spins. Now you start spinning at $6, that's not even 100 spins. So of course it's going to go away quicker than you got it. So what are you going to do? Go to 12 to quote unquote get even? As I said in one of my play videos the other day, one thing that you do not want to have at the table games, at the machines, is determination. Determination at the machines and the tables is your freaking enemy. Discipline is your superpower. It's your friend. But determination, I am determined to beat this machine. I'm determined to get back to even. No, that's going to lead you down a path of destruction. Discipline is your friend in the casino. Determination is not. So friends, don't press your bets because you're pressing your luck, because ultimately the machines, the tables, the house will do what it's designed to do. It's purely mathematical. And all the advice that I've given in all these videos I've ever done does not deny the fact that there is a house edge, but there are ways to minimize it. There are ways to, I wouldn't even say stay ahead of it, but there are ways. If every single person who's in town right now on this beautiful Las Vegas weekend would quit and cash out while they were ahead today, this town would be a far different place. But people rarely ever do that. And it's designed that people rarely ever do that. That way the house edge can catch up with you. So if you got ahead, remember what I always say, if you got ahead at a machine, at a table, you beat the odds. And when you sit there with quote unquote the house's money, which is a bunch of bullshit, there's no such thing as the house money, because it's your money. The second you won it, you could have walked away. So that is your money. So get the idea of house money out of the way. But if everyone would get up and walk away while they were up because you beat the odds, you will survive, you'll get more entertainment, and yes, you'll get some huge wins. You'll have stories to tell when you get home, or if you live in town. It's all great, but we all hear the stories about the big wins, and oh yeah, I was pressing, and oh, I must have pressed that bet, 5 times, and then it finally hit. And then, okay, now when the 7 comes out on the crap table, think about all the money you sat there. You might have hit, $1,500 on one number. Yeah, that might have happened, but when the devil shows, when that 7 comes out on that table, you might also have that same $1,500 out there from all the other bets you've been pressing if you never take it off the table. So what do you got? You got nothing. Suppose you had 500 on the table instead of a $1,500 win. You have $1,000 win, So where do you quit when you press the bets? Casinos love it. The machines love it. They're just, let the house edge work. But instead, have discipline, my friends. Don't be afraid. Vegas can still be fun when you harness discipline. And I'm stuck behind the deuce over here, and I am about to run into the Wynn, which, like I said, is one of my absolute favorite places to play in town. Let's see if we can get around this bus. But in the meantime, I want to thank you for coming along with this ride. If you got any questions, drop them in the comments. I know this is a contentious issue, so keep it civil. I'll try to answer them, but logic is logic. You can't fight the logic, and you can't fight the numbers of what I'm talking about. So keep your discipline, my friends. And again, I thank you. If you'd like to support the channel, you can go ahead and do that by getting a Patreon membership, a channel membership, and there's plenty of links in the description below for everything from the underwear that I wear to the books that I read, and you'll love each and every one of them, I promise. And on that note, Bror Fredrik out.